SciFi versus Fantasy.
What's that, spaceman? You want to compete? You don't realize that you're set up for defeat. 4 rhymes to the dwarf lords, 3 to the elves. The rest I'm gonna keep to my fantasy self. I'm watching with my seeing stones, I'm sitting on my Game of Thrones. And guess what? You lose, I'm the Lord of Fantasy. Come now, Urakai, and rise with me! I represent the magic you wish you had. You try to get it with your lasers and it's oh so sad. You're so proud of your aliens, you say they're so fun, but it don't make sense somehow they all breathe oxygen. My library, all 6 versions of Elvish, so literary. Big words leave me no anguish. Sci-fi is all kids book with a smattering of plagiarism. How can your stuff match my epic mysticism? The Hobbit's unexpected journey will crush your X-Wing. In my land, I'm a grand man. You're a peasant, I'm a king.
The thing that's wrong with fantasy is it's all exactly the same. Paulini took Tolkien's book and literally just changed the name. You talk about my aliens, let's talk about your elves. They're in each and every book, and cover your fantasy shelves. Give somebody pointy ears, a long life, and some magic. It's just not original and really pretty tragic. You give your places fancy names and prove that you can't spell. Well, one Death Star could leave your Middle Earth a shell. The enemy gate is down, I've got cruisers at my back. With Ender as my admiral, I'll force to begin your attack. Got swords to my sabers, bows and slings to my phasers. A stormtrooper could hit you, a red shirt would survive you. Beat me up quick, Scotty, this guy's not worth my attention. Throw him in Cellblock E, otherwise known as detention.
My fantasy includes themes, morals, and diction. Your junky crap has nothing, there's no science behind your fiction. Tell me, how would you like to feel a Morgoth blade slipping in between your shoulder blades? The wound burns never heals, so you better drop your stupid laser sword and yield. My ghost army, taking Pelennor Field, ogres take you. You're small, but you'll be a meal, bringing up my whites. It's a sight you've never seen. Ranger's fire. Oh, was that your spleen? Your style's as bad as a Star Wars Christmas special. If you rapped in my tavern, we would banish you to Kessel. So how you gonna match my Silmarillion? Cause I'm riding on dragons, I'm drinking from flagons, I'm dancing with the fair folk, scaring with my black cloak. I've got my pipe and my steed and my little sword sting. Face it, spaceman, fantasy's lord of this ring.
With Captain Kirk at the wheel, I'll go where fantasy's never been before. You think you've got hot deserts and mountains, well see what I've got in store. I've got Hoth, Tatooine, and Coruscant, it's one big city. If you try to match Little Gondor with that, it won't be pretty. My sci-fi, it has variety, it's gotta be new worlds to see. Your fantasy, please, all those swords and sorcery. You've already lost this war, I'm loaded with powers. It's a what are you having all fainted? In fantasy no one showers. Despite your repugnant sense, I'll come down to your world. Oh no, it's a trap, you think you've got me now? No wait, I'm a hologram, your plan just went kapow. You can't rhyme against the power of the Force, why even try? I'm holding your fantasy land in my hand, now watch it die. Die.